What's up, guys? Ross here. I know I've been away for a while, but I'm finally back and I'm going to be dropping a lot of value in this video and in the videos to come. I've learned a lot because Facebook has been playing mean with me, shutting stuff down, restricting things that didn't need to be restricted, claiming that I violated policies that I did not violate, and just playing dirty. It's not fun, and I'm going to tell you how to avoid these things with all the lessons that I've learned. Let's get started. First off, you have to know about payment sources. Facebook hates when you use the same payment method across different ad accounts. Let's say, for example, that you have a single credit card and you open two different ad accounts in your business manager, one for your main dropshipping store and one for a new store that you're just starting out with. Facebook will start to deliver lower quality traffic through both of those ad accounts. That means both the stores will get hit. This also applies even if you have multiple ad accounts for the same store. If you are using a single payment method across multiple ad accounts, the performance of those will collectively go down. Facebook does not like it when you share a payment method. All right? Also, Facebook hates PayPal. They hate it. They hate it. Never use PayPal. Let me say that another way. Do not ever use PayPal. Ever. Not now, not then, not ever. Facebook will treat your account like garbage and give you only the worst kind of traffic. I have my suspicions for why this is the case, but just suffice it to say, Facebook will penalize you for using PayPal, so just don't use PayPal. The greatest, most ideal method is to link directly to your business bank account if you have a business bank account and link that directly to Facebook ads. That means you enter your account number and your routing number, so Facebook has direct access to your cash stash. Of course they want that, right? They will like you more than anyone else who uses anything other than a direct linked business bank account. So business bank account is your number one and everything else is just meh, and PayPal is the worst. Feel free to use prepaid gift cards also if you must test. If you need a bunch of new ad accounts, maybe you are opening multiple stores, maybe you just want to see how a bunch of new ad accounts perform on the same store, you can use prepaid gift cards. You go to Walgreens or just a pharmacy somewhere, you can get them, their MasterCard or Visa. Just make sure you get the ones that are reloadable so you can keep filling them up if the ad account is performing well. It is certainly better traffic than if you use PayPal. It's not the highest quality traffic. The highest quality, again, comes from a business bank account, but it is higher quality than PayPal. Facebook does not like PayPal, probably because you can open chargebacks and PayPal is good at getting money back. Next thing we're going to talk about is your location. Make sure you're not constantly logging into your account from various locations. If you like to travel, that's great. If you have opportunities or you need to, awesome. But if you are state or country hopping frequently, then Facebook is going to think something suspicious is going on. They're going to think someone else is logging into your account or you're on the run maybe. I don't know what they think, but they will shut you down as fast as they can. So you're going to want to maybe use some sort of proxy to make sure Facebook at least thinks that you're constantly signing in from a single location. It's all for security purposes. They're trying to make sure you're not being hacked or anything. But I mean, seriously, you'd think they'd have a better way by now. It's 2019. You have to know the next thing we're talking about is warming up your accounts. This can apply to two things. The first is if you have a new Facebook account, let's say you just weren't on Facebook for some reason and you want to start running ads, so you make a Facebook account and then make an ad account, chances are you're going to get shut down. Facebook does not trust people who make a new account and instantly make a new ad account. You have to warm that account up, your Facebook profile, for at least 1 to 2 months. And what I mean by warm up, you have to be adding friends, posting statuses, maybe messaging people, just acting like a normal Facebook user for a while. So Facebook sees that you're a real person and not some scam artist, con artist or scammer that they blocked and banned from their platform trying to make a resurgence on a new false profile. They hate it when people have multiple profiles. They hate it when people make a profile specifically just to advertise. They just don't trust that. They think you are a scammer, and they will block you. That you will lose all access to that account. If you have valuable data on there, sorry, it's gone. I've seen it happen over and over. Another thing to note is even if you have a long-standing Facebook account, you've been on Facebook for 15 years. Has it been out for 15 years? I honestly don't know. But let's just say you've been on Facebook for a long time and then you make a new ad account. You have to make sure that you warm up that ad account. If you start with a low budget and try to scale really fast, then they will penalize you. New accounts that try to push big budgets will get penalized or shut down. Sometimes they'll just get throttled, and that's happened to me multiple times. I have a new ad account, I'm starting to scale it, and this kind of leads into my next point, which is about scaling slowly. As I'm scaling it up, I would start at maybe $50 a day and increase to maybe $200 a day the next day, because I was scaling up quickly and my traffic would start to be throttled. I would get just very low reach for my budget, or I would get a lot of reach, but it would be just trash traffic. Your traffic will go from the good or great traffic to the worst. I've seen it happen over and over. You can get blocked for scaling too fast. Your ads can get randomly put in review, or Facebook will just send traffic that's worse than just getting no traffic at all. In favor of scaling slowly, if you increase your budget vastly, a lot of the time Facebook will spend the additional budget unscrupulously. If you have a $100 a day budget and you increase it to $1,000 a day, suddenly Facebook just sees an additional $900 that they can play with, and they will just set it on fire. Apparently that's their thing. It just disappears and you get almost nothing for it, and you can often get your ad account banned, at least temporarily. So just be very careful when you're scaling. Be very careful that you warm up your ad account and don't go too fast. It's tempting to, because we can see fast money, but trust me, you would rather have a business that you can scale up to longevity than just a single week that does 40,000. A single week that does 40,000 is great, but what if you could have month after month doing hundreds of thousands of dollars just because you seasoned your ad account properly? All right, so we talked about slow scaling. Next thing is you have to keep your ad account clean and orderly. If your any ad gets disapproved, delete it, destroy it completely, remove all traces of it, and here's why. Facebook systems will flag stuff, yeah, that's fine, whatever happens. Facebook does something else. They constantly revise and update their policies and terms of use. This means you could have an ad pass with flying colors today, but then tomorrow they change their policies, and suddenly you're in danger of no longer being compliant with their policies. And if you break Facebook's compliance policies, they will permanently restrict and or ban your account from advertising. So if you have anything that is not approved, by all means, delete it before it becomes a serious issue when an algorithm is adjusted, terms change, or a manual review of your account is done. If you have some incriminating stuff, some ads that may not follow policies or just had poor performance, and you're trying to get something changed about your account, maybe a higher spending limit, or you're trying to get it unbanned, if you can get rid of all the evidence, then there's a chance that a live support representative will audit the account and they won't see anything wrong, and there's a chance they'll unban it. Whereas if the evidence is right there that you just have scammy advertisements or something, then you're probably not going to get it unbanned. So remove the evidence if you're doing something poorly. Also, in keeping it clean and orderly, do not duplicate stuff all over the place. I know that most scaling methods revolve around duplicating, but here's the thing. Campaigns optimize at the campaign level, so Facebook expects you to just constantly pump new creatives and new ad sets into an existing campaign that's optimizing, because the logic is, if a campaign has made 100 sales and you want to test a new ad set, you're going to just throw it in that 100 sale campaign because it knows more about your target audience and the products. So if you're duplicating stuff, maybe duplicating campaigns, it gets messy, and Facebook sees multiple things trying to optimize at the same time, and they will actually give you worse traffic. They will penalize you just for having a messy ad account. You will have to delete stuff, you'll have to clean stuff up until it's very orderly. So Facebook will assume that you're not a very serious contender if your ad account is a mess. You have way too many duplicates of ad sets, just duplicates after duplicates with no changes. If you see a successful ad set and duplicate it 10 times like some people suggest, sometimes it works, but a lot of time Facebook will throttle you. They will start sending you trash traffic because they think that you're just not a serious contender. They do not like it when you duplicate stuff. They want you to be increasing budgets, which I know it's difficult, and a lot of people see really poor results with that, probably because they don't give it enough time to optimize. Anyway, that's what Facebook wants, and they are really cracking down on people that don't follow their exact rules recently. Keep things organized, campaigns very pointed, and just don't do mass duplications. The last thing I'm going to talk about is account page roles. You've heard of guilt by association, right? It means being found guilty of something, not because there's any evidence that you did it, but because you're associated with somebody who actually is guilty of that thing. This unfortunately plays a huge role in Facebook ads. You could hire an analyst or even a virtual assistant and give them some sort of access to your Facebook page or your ads account. And if they have ever violated some terms or policies in the past, or even if they just start Facebook pages that get low feedback scores, Facebook will reflect their negative feedback on the accounts that you added them to. So you have an ad account that's just performing like crazy, getting you tons of sales, high ROAS, making you a bunch of money, and then you add maybe a virtual assistant to overview your ad account or something like that. Facebook will suddenly rank you lower. They'll give you worse traffic because suddenly your credibility, your spotless record is tarnished. It goes down. So be very careful in who you grant access to your accounts. This can lead to instant performance hits. So that's just a few tips on making sure your ad account does not get banned. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely like this video to help me out. Comment any questions you have. Subscribe to my channel. I'm bringing a lot of value in the days to come. And definitely join my Facebook group. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys next time.